Static Collective.
Y'all ready? All things everything. True story.
I used to go half with my man, his chick made him stop hanging with me. Cause she knew the heavy moves that he was making with me. I went away for 5 and came home, he still ain't say shit to me. Fuck it, glad he's doing good, I'm way too busy. The cats who stayed down, that's who made it with me. I front a little workout to every section and play the city. It hurts when you heard your homie's body drop, but you gotta act like it didn't, like a body shot. I told him meet me at his body shop, fought him about the work, like I ain't give it a karate chop. Then he asked me if I front him, probably not.
Nails on. Fuck out of here.
This is murder in the first. These dickheads rapped about they murders in they verse. Got convicted, I just gripped, I'ma be murdering the first. Hit the crib just like a burglar, not for furniture or merch, they just murdering them first. Plug pulled up in a Suburban full of perks. Before I go see my P.O., I rub dirt all on my shirt. Like I just hurdled there from work. On the run, toking guns, yeah. Murderers with work. I get it chirping, then I skirt. Who could fuck with me? Nobody. Keep it a buck with me. All the ones who counted here counting up with me. Family you make is all that matters. Cause they was here way before that bag was. Loyalty is everything.
OT the real.
Oh yeah, no, he hot.
Yeah, he be spitting.
Another thing I don't have a problem doing, I don't have a problem saying he hot. I love him, he hot. May God continue to bless him.
I used to grab off the Ave and break a ball to a bunch of dogs. Cause I was 18 on the run for drugs, robberies and Aggies. Now I'm back trying to run it up. Don't worry about what I did, I've done enough. Love is love, but the jealousy ruins the moment. This gun clean, but it'd be love if you could just hold it. The fiend still tried to pawn it, he knew it was stolen. Suicide mission, like when terrorists flew out of Logan. With this rap, I got the secret sauce, evil boss. If someone really tries to play you, eat the loss, speak nothing of it. Play it cool as he feats your sauce. So no one thinks nothing of you when someone picks him off. Who could fuck with me? Nobody, keep it a buck with me. All the ones who counted here counting up with me. Family you make is all that matters. Cause they was here way before that bag was. Loyalty is everything.
Loyalty is everything.
Black Soprano. If it ain't that, ain't nothing. Only gonna go one way.
Off the corner, I made my great escape. That type of energy radiate, radio playing Babyface. That little 9-piece, that ain't no weight. I cross county lines, went state to state, OT with that fuego base. Are you a soldier, or is you making cake? Cause breaking bread with crowded table space gon' start to feel like ankle weights. I kinda feel like Jim Kelly did, one game away. I gave the game away, say that pop for a rainy day. Counting up with J-Rock, we going dollar for dollar. Knowledge is power, I'm a businessman, my product was powder. Break stack, stashed in the oven, but that's not a lasagna. India tried them bitches back herself from Guadalajara. I bet y'all thought I was finished when I got shot by that robber. Cause that'll probably take them stocks to the bottom. Having dough, that's not a new problem. The plug in Malibu high, he get the door of the mansion. Sammy Casa su casa, luxury shit. That's what I got comfortable with. Look who turned a couple of bricks in the publishing splits. 6 years later, my nigga, and I'm still punishing shit. Haters mad at me still, must be something I spent. Fuck it. Trying to make $1 million out the microwave. Let a fiend slide once, turns into the ice capades. Homie sells magnetic leaves that covers license plates. Some Rico cases beatable if they buy the state. First week in Philly, first seen a body. If you see me outside, I'm gonna meet somebody. What you know about beef and broccoli? Go burn the line and got a ghost and made a post saying cheap biscotti. Headshot from the iron, that's a hole in one. Detectives at my mom's again, something about a stolen gun. Home invasions on your folks, get the dope and run. Bet you I got away with the most, like the oldest son. Just got dragging on a box, yo, I hope it comes. Ironic how I came up off of coke and guns. I pressed together broken drums till I broke my thumbs. We run shit over till it's overrun.
Spend another day in the hole. My nigga Snake took 5. Shot a nigga first day of parole. If you been waiting since 3 chain 1, thank you. The slum angel. Watch same color as the ash from the bum ankles. That's light gray. Don't say that he better unless he Parker died in March on the 9th day. They said I sound like Kiss. Figured it'd slow me. To Kobe used Michael's shit to win them trophies. Whole bunch of 3.5s enough to stop a hater. I put balls on your hand like a soccer player. Making the mule out my next shorty. If I was in jail in Russia, Brittany Griner would check for me. A criminal that made it in the gray fiscal. Before the money counter, bills gave splinters.
That kind of feeling. Up till all the dope is gone. I'm where all the smoke is gone. Y'all was playing Pokemon. I jumped bail, broke the bond. I moved the white, staying right, La Costa Nostra songs. Up till all the dope is gone. I'm where all the smoke is gone. You was playing Pokemon. I jumped bail, broke the bond. I moved the white, staying right, La Costa Nostra songs.
They sucking dick to the top, I promise not to kid. Doing it my way, like Sinatra did. Had the ups and downs of most leaders. No firing pin, paid chicken on chooks with a broke heater. I came in this shit with coke fever. I had Jay running sales. If he don't sleep, then you don't either. They cut the water before they raided, couldn't do no flushing. I had a baby coming, couldn't do no dungeon. Laid bricks OT, and I don't do construction. Whole time bounty hunters claiming they gon' sue my cousin. 08 drought, had to yell distant. Ain't never been a shortage on hoes. Stolen sell bitches. Hit the pavement, got lost in recruiting. I found bitches with bad luck and I offer solutions. Made a website to sell her thongs. Now she can keep her food stamps. In the past, she had to sell them all.
Up till all the dope is gone. I'm where all the smoke is gone. Y'all was playing Pokemon. I jumped bail, broke the bond. I moved the white, staying right, La Costa Nostra songs. Up till all the dope is gone. I'm where all the smoke is gone. You was playing Pokemon. I jumped bail, broke the bond. I moved the white, staying right, La Costa Nostra songs. Outside, you shitting me? Had my section in a guillotine. Too much strength, gon' kill a fiend. Quickly built myself a Philly team. Out here, they'll clip it clean. Take pictures, turn them into silly memes. Put my Brody on Stilly scheme. Shit gets messy like Stilly stream. Ping, ping, I'm connected to it. If I pay you for it, I expect you to do it. Your name gold and you still home, still making money. You the best to do it. Seen homies turn 9 to 18 in front of me like there's nothing to it. Same homie caught 9 to 18 in the bangs. If there's nothing for you, just fucking do it. My cutty's a catalog. I'm selling overs like Adderall. I roll my clothes on the paddle balls. Just don't mean nobody at the mall. If it's an issue, I offer some shit. But I'm blessing like that was all. Getting the beef eventually. Someone gonna hit you like Powerball.
Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. So here's the lefty, Jesus Luzardo. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's Lane Thomas. On the corner for a strike, and we're off and running from Anaheim. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Been a real struggle on the mound early on, Singy.
Yeah, having a hard time finding that rhythm, and it's starting to look like a game where the bullpen could get a lot of work.
Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Well, it looks like he's fighting against himself instead of just working with himself and allowing his mechanics to flow. He's trying to overthrow instead of allowing things to just sort of naturally develop.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Orlando Arcia.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Jacob Wilson in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
2 outs. On a bounce right side. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Anderson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jeremy Pena.
This is an interesting guy to have in the lineup because everyone knows his ability to change the game on the base paths, leading the American League in stolen bases. So it's almost like the fear of what he's going to do when he gets on distracts the pitcher from being able to attack him at the plate. Tell you what, he's in some people's heads right now.
Hard hit left side. And Gleyber Torres retired. Two down, bases empty. Here is Bryce Harper. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Stays alive. Fly ball, center field, Thomas. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1.
These days people say a lot of things that they won't do, things that they won't do, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Back in Anaheim, top of the second, and now it's Jake Burger to hit.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
Luzardo back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Just too many pitches in the heart of the zone. He's not commanding his pitches and working the edges up and down, in and out, and he's getting hit hard.
Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Marcus Semien stands in now and watches strike 1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Way outside, and that's ball 1. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Simeon made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Swung on, belted. Siri going back on it. At the wall, can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. Simeon on the way to third. And he's got himself a triple.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now the third baseman. Santiago Espinal. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Simeon stands at third with one gone in the inning. Goes down looking.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's going to be Connor Joe. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That ball's carrying. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And it hits the base of the wall. And in its second with an RBI double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle. And that cost him right.
Oh, diving stop. And they get the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Anthony Santander at the plate. Santander matched a homer in his last game. First pitch, and he just misses. Santander, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela. Caleb Ferguson, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
This to third, and foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one missed. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hines pulls that one down, 1 away. So in now for the Angels, Shea Langoliers.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Batting average this month over 400.
Ball 1 there. Langoliers launched a homer in his most recent game. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a strike.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Thomas hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Randall Grichuk now.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one is off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Angels.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Joe sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 1 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And there's a strike. Hines went deep in his most recent game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses. And a count now even up.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Siri going back on it. And brings it in at the wall.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Jacob Wilson. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside corner, got him looking. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. So in now for the Angels, Jordan Walker. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. TJ Antone getting loose out there. Alexander also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Inside, almost got him.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it, brings it in, and there's one down. And now it's Jose Siri.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. This one high in the air to left center. Thomas in and to his right, makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Berger in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Here is Marcus Semien. Now, Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Westberg. Slings it across. No chance at the double play, but the runner in motion. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next one is off the plate. And it's a ball and a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in, and he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Scott Alexander.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And ball 1. Slice the other way and foul. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. No outs, runner on second. Got him swinging.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Swing and a foul out of play. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
0-2.
Hit in the air, center field. Thomas settles under this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. Luzardo back to work. Right side, and foul ball. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising as well because this is still a close game. You got a chance to win this one, and you have to consider the other 25 players on this team. They come to the ballpark every day looking to grind out a W.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ground ball to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Hines batting with one down, takes a strike. Ground ball could be two. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Angels nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Line drive. And that gets down in the corner. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And next for L.A., Randall Grichuk. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A towering shot. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Scott Alexander done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, TJ Antone.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And next for the Angels, Jordan Westberg. Just missed. Antone, a 6'4" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. And now Jordan Walker flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Check on the runner.
He's safe.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Oh man, that smoked him on the mound. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue. And that's a really good sign.
And here is Jose Siri. Swing and a ball popped up. Simeon makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Right side. Hines pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2. And a strike to Gleyber. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that's outside. And 1-1. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Westberg on third. Walker at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a fly ball. Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Around third. The run scores from first, extending their lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So Harper stands in. And it's fouled away. Harper with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Joe has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Angels 4 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one missed.
You know, these Marlins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in, and that's ball 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Jacob Wilson now at the plate.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
And here is Yainer Diaz. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Foul ball there. The 0-2.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he misses it. It drops in.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jesus Luzardo will depart. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Now on the bump, Jose Butto.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And now here is Jake Berger. Late with the swing there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offered in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Squirts away a little bit to second, and he's out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brazier.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Joe has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
So in now for the Angels, Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. There's a strike. Ball one there. There's a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And next for L.A., Randall Grichuk. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas settles underneath it, and that's the third out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one fouled off. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So digging in, Santiago Espinal.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And the first offering is not close. Hit on the ground to short. The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Joe in the box again, takes a strike. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner on the go. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now for the Marlins, Rhys Hines.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the seventh. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Butto out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Tyler Holton takes over on the mound.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Now a chance for Jacob Wilson.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they score twice and even it up late. Seventh inning stretch time. And we are tied 4-4. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And there's a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gregory Santos preparing to come on if needed. Quijada getting loose as well. Tied at 4. On the ground. Arcia fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good strong throw to still get the out.
At the plate, Jordan Walker. That one finds the zone. And that is strike one. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jack Sawinski. Looking to start something with one gone. All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Oh and 2 now. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's outside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So up next, Jose Siri. This splits between April and May there. Throw over to first. Sawinski back in on a dive. Runner takes off, and that one got a piece of him.
Take first.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
So remaining in the game defensively, Jack Sawinski. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Now the number. Two hitter Jacob Wilson. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fought off foul. Tied at 4. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the air, left side. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Berger. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Just missed.
Down.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Quijada.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Torres, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Outside low, and it's 2-0. Miami's bullpen with some action. Gregory Santos up and throwing. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. His 31st home run of the season, and now they're out front. It's 5-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
1 down. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball, Quijada. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Santander stands at first with 1 out. Quijada goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 1 out. Randall Grichuk will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Manuel Rodriguez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Next to hit, Jordan Westberg. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jack Sawinski, the next to hit for the Angels. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Smash to the left side. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, it's the Angels 6 and the Marlins 4. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the 9th, and at the plate for Miami, Marcus Semien. So they turn to their closer, Justin Martinez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
Bounced out to short. Gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Joe, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Squirts away from Langoliers. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to 3rd.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So it's their last chance in this one. Orlando Arcia, the next up for the Marlins. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that is out of play. The Fish down to their final strike. Close, but called a ball. And the count is filled up.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.